good afternoon, or good evening. Depending on where in the world you are tapping in from, you got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today, on this episode of Those Model Citizens, we will be talking about 8 family members charged in California $7.6 million recycling scheme. Can you guess who's behind that? We'll be discussing that and more when we return from these brief messages. Roll it.
Savage Media.
Music TV.
Welcome back to Those Model Citizens, and I am your host, TZ Savage. 8 family members charged in California $7.6 million recycling scheme. 8 family members have been accused of smuggling 178 tons of aluminum cans and plastic bottles from Arizona to California so they could take advantage of the Golden State's recycling programs, officials said. They 8 relatives, it's supposed to be the 8 relatives they have, the 8 relatives are accused of defrauding California's beverage container recycling program of $7.6 million over just an 8-month period. That's almost $1 million a month off of cans and bottles and recycling. Do you think this was an inside job, maybe? I'm just saying, to be able to pull this off, you must have somebody inside, right? Once again, shout out J Lava. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. Hello, Meg Flizzle. This is according to the California Attorney General, Rob Bonta. He said on Tuesday the family members are facing charges of recycling fraud, grand theft, and conspiracy. California's recycling program is funded by consumers and helps protect our environment and our communities, Bonta said. Those who try to undermine its integrity through criminal operations will be held accountable. All cap. Arizona does not have a recycling program that provides redemption value for bottles and cans. California's recycling program, administered by Call Recycle, allows people to redeem empty cans and bottles for 5 or 10 cents. Return on eligible beverage containers, but only material from California is eligible. How you know it? Got a stamp on it? Or this is just the honesty system that Bonta, sounding real Mexicano, he didn't conspire with his homies. He didn't tell the homies. He didn't tell a cartel. He didn't tell us any other things. He didn't tell nobody about the lujo. You don't think he know? You don't think Bonito know about the lujo? The state's Department of Justice launched an investigation into a group of recycling centers in Southern California's Riverside County in October 2022. During the investigation, agents served search warrants on 6 locations. They seized over $1 million in cash and more illegally imported beverage containers. So you found the evidence already. So you been knew about this already. So how they get through the loophole then? Huh? In addition to Bonta's actions against the alleged fraudsters, Call Recycle will carry out action against the involved recycling centers, officials said. What I say? It had to be an inside job, fam. You can't tell me that. That's why I was saying that. Sometimes you got to be able to hear what I'm saying now, Jack. Now it's cool to have a little beepity beep in the back, but boy, it can't take away from what I'm trying to get you to understand. See, that's a little too much. Yakety yak, don't talk back in the background. See, that's too much. Y'all always got to be having some bumpity bumps, some pumps in the bumps. You got to slow down and listen and pay attention now. I told you inside job. The defendants, okay, here's the family members. This is roll call. Is everyone ready for roll call? Okay. The defendants are identified and charged in documents as Maria Amarinda Sanz Gonzalez. We have Francisco Balmore Amaya Cienz. We have Jose Ro Chica. You know that ain't your gosh darn last name. Your last name Chica. Just Chica. That's my last name. What's your last name? Chica. Get out of here. Jose Antonio Entorano Martez. Man, y'all each got 10 names apiece, cuz? This like a 20 people. But it's only 8. This 20 people worth of names. Jose, you just all Jose, cuz. So they just in Mexico, they done ran out of names, cuz. Just everybody Jose. We don't know what to name. We don't know what to name him. I know. Call him Jose. We didn't name everybody Jose. Everybody is Jose. Jose Alfredo Giron Henriquez Victor Manuel Hernandez. Come on down. Manuela Rodriguez Arizo Ganaro Solis Fuentes. Any relation to Nicolas Fuentes, perhaps? Prosecutors are requesting $30,000 bail for most of the defendants. Just requesting, that ain't what it is. It could end up being no bail at all, and they run for the border with the bread. But they have asked for $50,000 bail for Baltimore Amaya Sanz and $10,000 bail for Soles Fuentes. The lowest bail for Fuentes might be related to Nicolas Fuentes. If you don't know who Nick Fuentes is, look that up. Look that up. Woo! Boy, what did we learn here today, boys and girls? Boy, it's good to be an immigrant, ain't it? Boy, I tell you, boy, it is good to be an immigrant, P. Forget them Negroes that been there. We gonna phase y'all out. We don't want to pay y'all. We gonna let them get all the little bit of money. $1 million a month for the last 8 months off some cans. You know how long people in the hood been collecting cans and bottles, P? huh? And can barely get a 12-pack. I ain't supporting drinking in no way, shape, or form. I'm just saying. But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. I'm gonna leave you with 2 sets of 4 words. First set, code name, subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike, comment your vomit, and share if you care or if you dare. Cause y'all know y'all be scared of that black empowerment. And if you ain't scared and you dare and you care, you say, where can I do that? There, over there. On all them platforms over there. You see them. Come on. Work with me now, not against me now. And my second set of 4 words is love. Exciting and new. Love, peace, pew, pew. Blessings in Maloha. Gotta go high. Out to Doha for show high. You already know how. Big Brother Light Bright Supreme Almighty. Signing off.